What's up, guys? It's Will back again, and today we're here to actually discuss another preview video. And today we're discussing two figures, actually. The Shoretrooper from Hot Toys. This is the squad leader and the regular Shoretrooper. Guys, you know how it is. Another day, another Hot Toys preview video. Hot Toys has just been dropping some fire lately, and we're just going to have to go with it. That's all we can do as collectors. Just go with it, go with the flow, and enjoy all the heat that is dropping at our benefit, honestly. So we're going to discuss some of that heat today in two separate figures. The first one being the Shoretrooper Squad Leader. And what's interesting is that this figure is actually labeled as a movie masterpiece series from Rogue One. Interestingly enough, this is not a Mandalorian line figure, which is very interesting. And the regular Shoretrooper is. It's labeled as a television masterpiece as a Mandalorian line figure. What's really interesting, though, and I just noticed this a little bit ago, is that this Shoretrooper from Rogue One is not the same as the original Shoretrooper that was released under the Rogue One line way back. Take a look. So there's actually three variants of the Shoretrooper now. So this is kind of big, guys. And everyone, I don't think I'm presenting some grand revelation here. This has already been well discussed. I'm just letting you guys know. So yeah, you can see the blue in the chest here and the red on the shoulder there and the blue on the gauntlets. That's much different than the squad leader looks. The squad leader has the blue on the shoulder pauldrons and a little bit of blue on the chest and red in that bicep area, but it's different. The paint scheme is different. This is a squad leader that is different than the Rogue One Shoretrooper that came out originally. So each figure is very unique, and I like that because this isn't a straight reissue. It's not just a rehash or reissue by Hot Toys of a figure that went up like crazy in value because the Rogue One line was super successful. This is a new variation of this figure, and I think that's really great. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, overall, I'm just going to throw this out there just to start. This is a buy for me. This figure is super cool, and let me just preface by saying, honestly, before I get too far into this, I don't think the Shoretrooper has ever been a figure for me where I'm like, man, I don't know how to live my life if I don't have a Shoretrooper. I don't think that's ever been me. I don't think I've ever been to the point where I'm like, I need a Shoretrooper in my collection and I don't know how to function otherwise. I like the Shoretrooper. I think it's a good figure. I think it's a unique looking figure. It's very cool, but I was never willing to pay the prices I'm going to show you right now. Here is the recent sold eBay listings for the Shoretrooper from Rogue One, the Rogue One line. $855. This was December 30th. Obviously, the Shoretrooper was just announced today, so this was prior to that. $660, $675, $660. $540 is definitely the lowest I've seen in a while. $650, $600, $620. You get the idea. $670. $600 to $800 for this figure, depending on where you got it from. You got to also include shipping and tax for some of this. You can see that's included with a lot of these, but still, $600 to $800 this figure was going for. So really, this figure is going to do super well, I think, even with a reissue or a remake or whatever, a restyling, reimagining of this figure and multiple variants. I think all three of them are going to be fine. I don't think you're going to look at the $600, $800 range again, but I think I could see this figure settling in the maybe $400 range once it sells out. I think you're definitely going to be fine if you ever want to get your money out of this one. You're definitely not going to lose money, that's for sure. So this is a very popular figure because the Shoretrooper has a unique look to him. He has a cool, distinct look that's going to be an eye popper on your shelf. And I really like that. Like I said, I've never felt the inclination or the urge to spend $600 to $800 for any Hot Toys figure, any figure at all. I don't think it's reasonable because I think most figures that reach that point, they're going to reissue. So just be patient and wait for it because they're going to reissue it. So, or reimagine it, whatever. So like really, I don't pay that much for any Hot Toys figure. So this one though, at $230, I think this is priced fairly. If we take a look back at the Rogue One figure, it was $205, but it was a different time, guys. It was a different time. It was several years ago. Hot Toys has even improved in name now and improved in status in the industry and really in pop culture and really just cultural collecting, anything like that. Hot Toys is a pretty brand name at this point. So $25 based on inflation is not so bad. The amount of accessories this figure comes with is normal. It's bare bones. It's bare bones, but for $230, I think that's fair, just based on what the going rate for a Hot Toys figure is now. We rarely see them go below the $230 mark. Now, you see the Bespin Leia was like $204, Far From Home Spidey was $204. That's like super bare bones. That's figure and hands and base, and that's it. So yeah, you don't get much with that. Spidey, I think you get some webs too, but you don't get the sculpt. So, but you get the idea. It's bare bones. This figure, all you really need is a blaster. You need a blaster and some cool looking armor and a cool figure. Guys, this is really cool. I mean, like I said, I've never been a huge Shoretrooper guy, but this is a buy for me. I'm getting this. And honestly, we're going to talk about the different variants here that are now available for pre-order. I'm getting the squad leader. I love the color design here. I love the beige cream color, whatever you want to call it. Mix that with the brown cotton or soft goods here with the black little drape there. That's really, really cool. This is a really cool looking figure. And those blue shoulder pauldrons and the red bicep piece, that is really cool. Guys, this is like I said, this is an eye popper on the shelf. This looks and screams Star Wars on the shelf. And it's colorful. It's a colorful, cool type of trooper. That's a variant for, every other trooper you're going to see that's either plain white or Sith troopers red, dark troopers all black, whatever. This is a colorful, cool looking trooper. And I like it. It's going to look different on your shelf. It's going to look unique. And guys, the weathering on this figure is incredible. I mean, some of the stuff you're going to see in the close-up shots here, like that's awesome. This armor looks like it's been through some stuff. It's been through some shit. Let's just say that, and the weathering is just super cool. I love the sign up here, and just all the weathering on the face mask and the visor and everything is just really cool. It's just so cool. It's a really cool looking figure, and it's a really well designed armor for one. And just a regular Shoretrooper, this is also a great piece. It's also a really cool piece. For me, I don't feel I need both. And I'm going to recommend, it's up to you guys. Like everyone's going to make their own opinion on this because there are 3 different Shoretrooper variants now. And 2 of them, as we're seeing, are available for pre-order. So people are really excited to get this figure because it's been so unattainable for a while now. But for me, I don't feel I need both. I don't feel I need both of these Shoretroopers. I think one will suffice in my collection. And I'm going with the squad leader because I like the color design a little bit better. This one is very nice. It has the leather pouches, which are really cool. It has the red bicep piece, but for the most part, it's just a cream colored Stormtrooper, and it looks really cool. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with this piece. I just don't feel like it pops just as much as the squad leader does. So yeah, the squad leader doesn't have those leather pouches, which is kind of the reason that the regular trooper is kind of cool, and this one is a unique variant. But I mean, that's not a huge deal breaker for me. I'm more about the color and the paint scheme, so I'm gonna go with the squad leader. But for me, $230 for this figure, I think that's fair. I think it's fair. And really, a differentiator you might use is that you're collecting a Mando line, or you're not collecting the Mando line, you're collecting Rogue One, whatever the case may be. Wherever you want this Shoretrooper to fit in your collection is what I'm saying, might be a good differentiator for you. Because this does have it is a Mandalorian line figure. I mean, it has a very simplistic base. It's very straightforward, but technically it's from the Mandalorian. So, and you guys will have to let me know, was the squad leader in the Mandalorian episode with Mayfeld, episode 7, penultimate episode of season 2? I think it was, but I'm interested why this figure is being released under the Rogue One line. I'm not sure if this squad leader was in that Mando episode or not. You guys will have to let me know because I'm really not sure. But still, they're both good values. Both set to come out in about a year. That's pretty good for a Hot Toys figure nowadays. That's a pretty quick turnaround. It's not Beskar Mando turnaround from season 2, but it's a really good figure, or season 1 rather, but it's a really good turnaround. A lot of figures you'll see now, a year and a half, 2 years. So it's pretty normal to see that, and this is a really good, a quick turnaround here. So yeah, the paint scheme on this one's also great. Guys, this is really cool. This is a really cool figure. I like the leather pouch in here. That's really nice. And just the paint scheme, the weathering, the detail, really nice. So if you're getting from Sideshow, you're looking at about $230 plus shipping and tax. So you're probably looking at about $260, $265. Again, I always want to say I have no relationship with any of these shops or anything like that. I just like to give you guys kind of my perspective on price, options, things like that. Sideshow is great, and I've really had a lot of good experiences with Sideshow. What I like about Sideshow is you're buying directly from the distributor, which is nice because if you have an issue, you can go directly to Sideshow. It's expedited. It's quick. You can get these things replaced. You can get parts replaced. You can get things fixed and resolved quickly. If you buy from an independent retailer who buys from Sideshow, you have to go through the retailer who goes through Sideshow, has it come back to you. Sometimes you have to send parts off, get them back. It just takes time. So there's a trade-off because I've had really good dealings with certain shops like Comic Concepts. I've had really good dealings with Joshua Gordon from Comic Concepts. He's great. He's super helpful, very responsive. So, and the good thing is you pay less. You're not paying tax at Comic Concepts. You're paying $220 plus shipping, no tax in there. So you're probably paying what? $240. Let's say $240, right? Paying $240 versus $260, $265 from Sideshow. So you have to weigh that. Do you want to save some money, still get great customer service, but have a little more of a, dealings in terms of if you have an issue? You still are going to get parts replaced because I've done it from Josh before and he's been great about it and he'll do it. But it's just a matter of it takes a little bit longer, right? That's a part of it. So yeah, both of these are going to ship for about $240. You also have a company called Alter Ego Comics. I've used them a bunch. They're also really great. Comic Concepts tends to get these figures a little bit more quickly. So honestly, if I were going to order and I was like really in a rush to get this figure, if I was super excited about it, I'm probably ordering from Comic Concepts or Sideshow. So Alter Ego Comics is really great. They get their figures a little bit later than the rest. So like you're waiting a little bit longer, just a little bit, but maybe a week or so. But still, not too bad. You're getting good price here. This doesn't include shipping, but it does include, because you're not being charged tax. So $230 plus shipping, probably $250. Probably looking at about $250, right? Not bad. Not bad at all. So you have options. But my point being, this figure is a buy. I'm going to go with the squad leader. I think the regular Shoretrooper is great. Don't pay crazy prices for this Rogue One figure. I get it looks cool. It's a very cool, the original, the OG Shoretrooper. I'm not paying ridiculous prices for this one. So I think honestly, this is great. I'm really happy Hot Toys has done this. I'm totally fine with doing reimagines or retakes or reissues because like a lot of collectors miss out on this, right? I was not collecting when this came out. So, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be pre-ordering this one tonight. Just got to figure out where I'm going to pre-order it from, but it's coming from somewhere. I'm pre-ordering a Shoretrooper and it's going on the collection on display somewhere. Don't know where exactly, but I'm going to get one. So let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about this Shoretrooper. Guys, that looks so cool. It's so cool. It's such a cool figure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether this is a pickup for you. For me, it's a cop. It's a cop. You got to cop this one, got to pick it up. Just pick your favorite. If you want to get both, get both. For me, I don't feel the need to. I'm getting one. So like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. We'll have a chat. I'm really happy this figure is coming out. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy. So kudos to Hot Toys. I get they're not doing it to make us happy necessarily. They're doing it for the money, but still, really cool thing to do. Nonetheless, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And this is WillFoxification signing off. I will see you in the next video.